Hello from the National Weather Service in Missoula. We're going to take a look back at 2020 with a weather summary for the Northern Rockies. So we'll first start by looking at the annual precipitation, percent of normal across the western U.S. If we focus in on the Northern Rockies here, you can see there was above normal precipitation for 2020 across parts of north central Idaho stretching into northwest Montana, with a notable dry area across southwest Montana. Looking at average temperatures, departure from average degrees Fahrenheit, you can see in the Northern Rockies that we have a pretty large area of slightly above normal temperatures across western Montana, with a smaller area of below normal temperatures in north central Idaho. If we take a closer look just at Montana itself, you can get a better look. I won't spend a whole lot of time since we just talked about it, but the area of above normal temperatures for 2020, and then some slightly below normal temperatures, and then precipitation. You can see that swath across northwest Montana of above normal precipitation, and then the drier area in southwest Montana. Looking at Idaho, if we're looking at temperatures, it's kind of a mixed bag there. And if we're looking at north central Idaho as far as precipitation goes, you can definitely see that trend of above normal precipitation for most places. Perhaps a slightly drier than normal area in western Clearwater County. So looking at actual daily data for Missoula, the top graph here is temperature degrees Fahrenheit. You can see the scale here on this side. Each individual dark bar is a daily high and low temperature, and that spans, you can see, January all the way through December of 2020. The green band here is actually the average temperature for any particular date. These are record high values, and these are record low values for each date. So you can see, we generally run close to average. We did have a few record or near record highs, let's see, in early February, and then a noticeable period there in late October where we got very cold for the time of year. If we look at precipitation, so in inches, you can see the gradual accumulation of precipitation ending at 13.97 for the year, which was right at average. Snowfall for the year of 2020, 44.4 inches, which was 7 or 8 inches above average for Missoula. Looking at Kalispell, you can see similar trends. I'll let you kind of look at that in more detail if you like. We finished the year at 18.04 inches of precipitation in Kalispell, which was about an inch above average. In Butte, if we look at the precipitation, finished at 10.20 inches, which was about 2 inches below average. Wettest days for the year. As an example, Missoula, the wettest day of the year was June 29th with 0.97 inches. Hottest day of the year, we'll take a look at, say, Kalispell, for example, 97 degrees, which was on the 31st of July. Big winner being Orofino at 106. Coldest day of the year, -7 for Missoula, occurring on October 25th. We move over the coldest location as far as major climate sites being -18 at Butte on the 26th of October. Snowiest days of the year, as an example, 8.4 inches for Missoula, that being on October 23rd. Average temperature departure from normal, we can see Missoula half a degree above normal for the year, slightly warmer for Kalispell and Butte, and the only site being slightly below normal will be Salmon, and that's just very slight. So we'll go through some notable weather events for north central Idaho. Not going to spend a whole lot of time on this, just like I said, feel free to, there's great great detail here, so just take time to stop the video if you like and read more into it. We have some winter storm events and an atmospheric river event to begin the year. Heavy snow bands in February impacting Limhi County. A late season heavy snow event in mid-June. A notable rock slide on US 95 early in July. And then a significant wildfire early September for the Orofino area, and that was definitely accompanied by very, very strong winds. We did have that early season heavy snow event late October. As you can see, upwards of 15 inches for Lolo Pass. We had a strong wind event in Grangeville in mid-November. If we look into western Montana, we have some winter storm events to begin the year, some damaging winds the 1st of February for the Bitterroot Valley, several episodes of heavy snow bands in February, another high wind event, this time in northwest Montana in mid-March. Some springtime flooding in May into early June for the Clark Fork in the Orchard Homes neighborhood, and then some localized flooding in the Bitterroot Valley. We had a pretty significant wind event on May 31st in northwest Montana, and kind of a notable quote here is a local co-op remarked that this wind event may be the largest and most damaging outage in their history for that co-op. We had a heavy snow event in early June in Butte, followed a few days later by a high wind event. As we went through the summer season, severe thunderstorm event on the 24th, some strong winds in northwest Montana September 7th. Looks like 6-foot waves on Flathead Lake, winds up to 55 miles per hour in a few places. We had that early season freeze event in September, which zapped a lot of gardens. And then definitely a notable heavy snow event, considering the time of year being late October. Upwards of 18 inches for the Potomac Co-op. Let's see, temperature in Potomac got down to 29 below after that snowfall. So considering it was still October, quite a snow and cold event. Well, thank you for listening. We hope you have a great 2021. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. Thank you now.